and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, and I'm here with your readings for August the 5th through August the 11th. This is the introduction. These are general readings, guys. So if you would like a personal, more tailored reading, please go to my website. There will be a link coming out here somewhere, or you can get the link through the show more section below. They are for your sun, moon and rising, so all the other links to the other videos will be below also. These readings come in 3 sections: the intro, the astrology report, and then the tarot readings. And there will be timestamps to skip the intro and the astrology if you are checking out your sun, moon and rising. I will put the intro on the front at the beginning of each video. Now listen, I must apologize to you guys. It's been a very difficult time for me, so I haven't put any videos up since my birthday, I don't think. I am going through a very challenging transit in my house of health, and so I've been taking care of some things there, and I've had to put I haven't had a lot of energy, and what energy I've had to put into that, and also trying to create income. So I've had to, although I really love doing these videos and I really wanted to, I just haven't had the energy or the time to do it. So please forgive me for that, and I really hope that you guys will like, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. I know I've lost quite a lot of subscribers in the last 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. So anyway, listen, a way to support this channel, apart from the liking, sharing, commenting and subscribing, is to check out my Patreon page. And I post things there that I don't post everywhere else. And the last 3 weeks, I admit I haven't done very much posting at all. I really haven't been able to. Now, so check out my Patreon page. All the links to everything will be below. Now, I also have a Facebook group, and I have been managing to I do a live at 5 every other week, every 2 weeks. It's really, I try to correlate it with the new moon and the full moon, right? So every 2 weeks I do a live at 5. I'm recording this on Wednesday, this intro anyway, and that's the new moon in Leo. So I did a live video in the Facebook group. Now it's a private group or a closed group, and you can request to join that. And I do that. I also do readings, so I answer questions. When I do those live videos, I talk about how this, the new moon or a transit is affecting you, and which house and which area it's affecting you. So if you attend and you give me that, I go over the chart and we talk about it. And then I answer questions on my tarot card there. So you might want to join that. What else? Yes. I'm so glad to be back, guys. I really do appreciate you. If you are new, welcome. I hope you enjoy these readings and that you come back. And if you are returning, I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being loyal and for supporting this channel. I really appreciate that. So without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology section of your reading. And the first aspect that we have is on Wednesday the 7th, and the sun is trine to Jupiter. What does that mean? It means that the sun is in a harmonious relationship with Jupiter. The sun is about creativity, it's energy. So your energy, you'll have abundant energy. Depending on where this lies in your chart, for instance, in Aries, it's about fun, it's about entertainment, and it's about spirituality and long distance travel, kind of with the family. So there's a lot going on there. It is a beautiful energy. Jupiter is the planet of abundance, bigger, better, more. So this is a lovely energy on Wednesday. Now, going into Thursday on the 8th, we then have Venus trine to Jupiter. Now, Venus is the planet of love. It's the planet of relationships. It's the planet of beauty. It's like the appreciation of art and music. And of course, Jupiter's the planet of abundance. So that also depends on where it lands and which area that you are receiving this wonderful, harmonious relationship between these two planets. How are you receiving it? Well, you might want to get a reading to find that out. And that information is below. Now, on the 11th, on Sunday, Jupiter stations direct. That means it slows down. So also that really affects this trine earlier in the week, because Jupiter's a very large planet and it's slowing all the way down. And when a planet slows down, everything, all the qualities of that planet are enhanced and amplified, if you will. So as it stations and that it comes to a stop and it gets ready to go direct, this is going to be lovely when this goes direct. However, on the same day, we have a lot going on. Sunday's a very busy day. So we have Jupiter stationing direct. It's been retrograde and it's going to go direct. And then we have Uranus stationing retrograde. So Uranus has been coming. Uranus is the planet of surprises, sudden happenings, and there's been a lot of change for people. I mean, people are going through many changes. Well, when Uranus goes retrograde, this is a time to it's a breather. It's like, okay, we need to reassess what's going on in our lives. We need to prepare, because in 5 months, Uranus will go direct again. Sometime in January, I think it's January the 11th, it goes direct. So it's literally 5 months. So when this planet goes direct, during this time, we're going to look at our lives. We're going to see what needs to be changed. We're going to prepare ourselves for a change when it starts going direct again. Uranus is going to have many changes during this time. Uranus is about electricity. It's about progression. It's also about us being our unique selves. How can we be our authentic selves and be unique and be comfortable with that? What area of life do we need to make changes? Do we need to change? What about us do we need to change? These are a reflecting times for us, so we can prepare for all the changes coming again in 2020. Now, Mercury moves into Leo on Sunday too. So this is also coming from a place of, it's been in Cancer. And Cancer is very emotional based, right? So, your thoughts have been very emotional. There's been some fear there. When Mercury moves into Leo, we have a chance to be heart-centered. We have a chance to choose a better feeling thought. Leo is all about being heart-centered. It's about being magnanimous. We are going to feel energized. Our mind will feel a little more energized. The only thing about Mercury in Leo is that we tend to see the bigger picture and not so much see the details. So we might want to be aware of that, and we might want to pay attention to the details or hone our excitement back in, because it's exciting thoughts, it's energized thoughts, big thoughts, creative thoughts. It's a wonderful creative energy. It's wonderful for writing, for the visual arts and things like that. So that's a very busy week astrologically for us all. So without further ado, let's go to your tarot card, shall we? Hello Cancer, and welcome to your reading for your tarot cards, the tarot card section of your reading for August the 7th through, sorry, the 5th, oh my goodness, through August the 11th. And one last shuffle. Oh, these are the clarifying cards. Let me go back to the other cards. I've been shuffling them both off screen. So this is for Cancer. Wonderful blessings, guidance and helpful information. Can you give Cancer for August 5th through August the 11th? Okay, 3 cards for Cancer, please. 3 cards for Cancer. 3 cards for Cancer. Oh, there's 1. 2 more cards for Cancer, please. 2 more cards for Cancer. 2 more cards for Cancer. 1 more card. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ah, very interesting. These are clarifying cards. 1 last shuffle. Clarifying cards for you guys. Please clarify. There you go. Please clarify. Okay. And please, oh, there you go. All right. Okay. The first card out is the 10 of Wands. Clarifying the 10 of Wands is the Ace of Wands. Then you have the Devil. Clarifying the Devil is the Knight of Cups. Then you have the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, sorry, the 9 of Pentacles. And then clarifying the 9 of Pentacles, you have the Temperance card. So the first card out is the 10 of Wands, and look, there's a moon at the top. This is when you've taken on too much responsibility and you're kind of trying to do everything, and you can't get everything done. You've taken on too much. Perhaps you've got a couple of projects going on. Perhaps you've got clients you've said yes to, and you literally have so much going on that you can't. It's almost like the people-pleasing card. You say yes, and at the time you really mean it. The problem is it's physically impossible for you to reach deadlines. Perhaps it's a deadline, or, finish a job that you said you'd do. So this is about taking on, you've got to delegate. You have to drop this baggage because it's holding you back. You're going to have to streamline the things that you have to take care of, and you have to prioritize. So remember that. It's okay to ask for help. Sometimes when this card comes up, it's saying that you need to ask for help. Don't be too proud to ask for help. Sometimes we think people know that they should help us, but they don't. They don't. You can be over here saying, oh my God, I'm doing all this work. Don't they see what I'm doing? Why aren't they offering? But they're over there thinking, oh wow, they've really got that together. They really don't need any help. Look, they're doing such a good job on their own, right? They don't. People need you to be very literal, right? Now, clarifying this is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is like a brilliant idea. It's the beginning of something. It's like a spark that starts a fire that, starts a flame, and then turns into a fire. It can be a really brilliant idea. But in order to carry this out, you're going to have to drop some of your other responsibilities and focus on this, because this looks like it's the winner, right? This is a wonderful opportunity. Look, it's like, look at that sprouted wand. And this is a business opportunity. This is about work. This is about, you know, business. It could be a job. You just have to be careful about taking on too much. So, you know, be discerning. That's what you have to be. So the next card out for you is the Devil. The Devil is about, it's kind of a distraction, right? The Devil comes in when you're putting too much emphasis on the material realm or material wealth, and you're not kind of, it's a distraction. It can be addiction. It can be doing too much of anything. It can be too much television, too much, anything that's going to take you away from your, from what you're supposed to do, from your responsibilities. So, you know, they say, look, a handsome devil that's coming in, you know, too much chocolate, too much food, too much screen time, gambling, drinking, eating, whatever it is for you, shopping, curb it, curb it. Now, clarifying this is a Knight, the Knight of Cups, right? This could be a relationship that's a distraction. You could be just focused on this new love interest, perhaps, or someone that's been around, and maybe you're putting too much focus there, that it's distracting you from your daily routine and what you need to do. So just be aware of the distraction. You know, you can be addicted to a person and just put all the emphasis of your life on that person and, you know, do everything around it. You need to recognize when you're being distracted. So be aware of that. Now, the next card up you have is the Nine of Pentacles. Now, what's beautiful about this card, right, is that she's got some coins up there, but a lot of it has come down. So this is like you're making money. You're seeing the fruits of your labor is what it is. And it's, you know, things are starting to pay off. You're seeing the return. Money is, even if it's not quite come in, it's promissory, if you know what I mean. So the only thing I would say about this is you have to be careful, because this is like a celebratory card. You know, you're making the money. It's like dreams, wishes come true. You have to be careful not to up your spending game, because sometimes you get money and you're like, oh yeah, I can afford this, I can afford that. But sometimes the money's not there all the time, right? So don't go over the top and spend on the promise of this coming in continually. Just be, oh look, clarifying it is the Temperance card, and that's everything in moderation. And I think that's everything in moderation for you this week, Cancer. You have to really hold back on everything. Don't work too hard, don't play too hard, don't shop too much, all of that. Don't be with one person too much, don't put too much emphasis on one person, or, you know, don't think someone's going to save you. You just have to hold back a little, that's all. Don't resist the urge to overdo anything or get distracted. It's really important to keep the focus, keep the momentum going with what's going on with you, because I feel that things are good for you. You just have to, you know, don't take on too much. It's really all about temperance here. It's all about balance and temperance. Temper your emotions, temper, you know, everything in moderation says it all. Cancer, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, and social media if possible, and comment. I love to hear from you guys. That feeds my soul. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.